It's an Eastern Conference battle here at the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto as the Raptors look to work their home court advantage. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. He'll be the Nets off the tip. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Brown at the 2 with Johnson at the 3. Young out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Jack in at the 1 spot.
And look, Joe Johnson last season, not his best statistically, but boy, did he show some heart. I mean, he was one of the catalysts for Brooklyn making the playoffs, especially when Brook Lopez returned healthy and the two could play off of one another.
Screen on Lowry. And Jack picks the Young. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Hero with a screen for DeRozan. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The thing about DeMar DeRozan, he came into the league fairly unpolished, struggled to handle the ball, created then his own shot, and but sometimes he would create for others too. Yeah. But he's settled down. You can see the growth.
Yeah, and that's the one thing. You could see the physical talent was there in terms of him playing the 2. The question was, could he make the commitment mentally to become a great player? Well, from what he's done the last few years, I would have to say he's definitely been able to do that.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
And, you know, getting back to DeRozan, he's put a spit shine on his offense. Over the past 2 seasons, averaged over 20 points a game, was also good for 3 or 4 assists, showing everybody how work ethic can overcome unrefined skills.
Lopez dishes to Jack. Shot clock at 6. That shot wide open. Lopez has got his first basket of the night.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in his zone. You know, for DeMar DeRozan, it's scary to think that he's still scratching the surface of his potential. Made his first All-Star appearance in 2014. Was a little dinged up last year, but still very effective. No doubt he's the real deal.
Here's Jack following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Screen by Young. Here's Johnson up and in on the layup. Johnson's got his first points of the game.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2.
Scola inside, defended by Young. And Luis Scola, the bucket, and the assist from DeRozan.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Johnson gets to Brown. And Young, here we go. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Lowry passes to DeRozan. To the left side wing. Carroll, no one around him. Misses the chippy right there.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Screen by Young. Brown against DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young, a screen on Scola. Here's Jack. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
It's all tied in Toronto. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. DeMar DeRozan, star for this Toronto Raptors team, he said he wants to bring them back.
A lot of people never really pay no attention to the Raptors. They just look at the Raptors like another team, you know. So when I came, you know, I just wanted to bring that feeling back and the excitement that everybody had for the Raptors.
Let's face it, it's never easy for Toronto to get the attention that Clark, the U.S. teams get. That's just a fact of life that even Vince Carter at his best couldn't change.
And, you know, I don't even know if winning a championship would change that. Quite honestly, even if DeMar won the MVP. Just saying.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
They're just very aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, attacking the rim in this first quarter. A lot of trips to the free throw line.
Taking full advantage of playing at home, and the fans have really helped them here.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Thomas Robinson is out there with Bargnani. Then there's Wayne Ellington. Then there's Johnson. And it's Jack in at the point guard position. Now here is Jack. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. Bogdanovich is checked in for Johnson. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And the free throw is good, now leading by one. Injuries have certainly taken their toll on Bargnani, culminating in disaster last season. Greg suiting up for only 29 games, the fewest ever in his career.
Yeah, I mean, he had a series of leg injuries, the hammy, the calf. The really unfortunate part about it is that he has so much talent, but yet really to develop that on the floor because of all the issues.
And the shot is good. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of basketball. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Pass to Joseph. Here's the screen. To the inside. 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Diambo.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And Thomas Robinson has been on a lot of teams here in this short time in the league. Not easy to find a spot when you're always getting moved.
Toronto. The Nets also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Bargnani. Young comes in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Brown in for Jarrett Jack.
Get open, get open!
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Valanciunas dishes to Kira. Brown against Flower. 6 on the shot clock. Elbow shot is on the way. Shot is off. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. 35 seconds left here in the second. Brown kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Brown. chances at the free throw line here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. 17 seconds left in the first half of the game. And here's Lowry. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Outside DeRozan. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Brooklyn ahead, leading by just 2. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Coach Casey, obviously it's early in the season, but how would you say this team is shaping up in terms of its chemistry and personnel-wise?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and giving what they have.
Coach, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They were clearly a better shooting team. Their play calling and execution were on point. It wasn't a dominant performance, but you did get an idea of how efficient they can be. They'll need to continue that kind of shooting if they want to pull away in the second half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
I like to see them create more points in the paint. The problem now is that defenses can sag in, take away angles for entry passes, quickly double. So you got to be creative. Inside screens, back cuts, drive and dish. You need to do whatever it takes to get the guy open.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
And what he gives his team, guys, is an edge. He just lights up an arena when he gets it going. And in that first half, young fella had it going.
Not just an edge, though, Greg. I think he gives them a confidence and a swagger they wouldn't otherwise have. And he's a special player to have around, no doubt about that.
Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Scola out there with Damari Carroll. And it's Valanciunas in at the center, locking down the middle. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. DeRozan's shot is good. And one thing about DeMar DeRozan, such sweet mid-range jump shooting accuracy. It was his bread and butter in college, and Greg, the same here in the pros.
And he gets tremendous lift going up, really squares himself to the rim and releases it quickly. Almost an impossible shot to defend.
Toronto trailing. Outside Lowry. Here's Stola. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Stola's got his second bucket of the game to go. Stola's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight.
You know, you look at DeRozan. I mean, he wants to expand his game. He's been working on a 3-point shot, but hit only 28% from behind the arc last season. That's not going to help you win on the biggest stage.
No good from Jack.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan for the lead. A shot by Lowry, no good.
And speaking of DeRozan, if he wants to expand his game, I think he should actually take it further inside than outside. He has the size, the strength, the leaping ability to succeed at the rim, and that could improve his field goal accuracy, which at 41% is much more a product of shot selection than his ability to make shots.
Now, here's DeRozan. Thaddeus Young missing his last shot. Stola kicks to Carroll. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Jacks are running. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backcourt.
One thing about Kyle Lowry, he has a bulldog mentality. We saw that from his days at Villanova.
No question about that, and I love that about him. He's very simple, not really flashy, just consistently beats the rock. He wears his opponents down.
All right, now, take a break, 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And talking about Lowry, going to Toronto was a godsend for him. I mean, he had clashed with a number of coaches early in his career. His hard-headedness had been working against him. But in Toronto, he learned how to buy into a system and save the wrath for his opponent.
Both good from the line that time.
And for Lowry, he's been on fire the past couple of seasons. He's shown toughness, leadership, and the instinct to make winning plays on the court at both ends.
Here's Bogdanovich, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Johnson dishes to Lopez, and stolen by Biombo. 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Ross with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Ross has got 5 points so far.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Lopez a screen. They set the pick. And Bogdanovich kicks to Bargnani. 4 on the clock. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. He's got 7.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal. That might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Raptors lead by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. We welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Here's Jack. So for Brooklyn now, Brown at the 2 with Johnson at the 3. Bargnani is out there with Young, and it's Jack in at the point guard. Johnson against Carroll. Johnson kicks to Jack. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Brown. Johnson, that's for 2. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Lowry with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Ross with 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 8 point.
Play him tight.
the line for your Raptors, Kyle Lowry. At the line for 2.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of DeMar DeRozan.
Well, DeRozan is capable of just going off on any night. You know, his leadership is that sets him apart right there. DeMar leads by example, and his team feeds off that good energy.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.